The crypto market's recent eclipse has resulted in the emergence of unanticipated occurrences, which have left investors astonished. However, a tremendous lot of mistrust in the crypto market has been caused as a direct result of the mystery surrounding the fall of Terra's Luna and now Celsius Network. The latest information is pointing to Celsius Network's filing for bankruptcy. So why is Celsius filing for bankruptcy? And what will be of the over 1 million investors of the network? Welcome back to Bitcoin Broadcast, one of the best channels for the latest trending cryptocurrency news. If you seek to be updated on what is currently happening in and out of the crypto world, this is the place to be. So how about you first give this video a thumbs up and you hit that subscribe button for more crypto-related news. And without further ado, let's get started. As of May 2022, Celsius Network LLC has lent out more than $8 billion to clients and managed assets worth $12 billion. However, the company surprised everyone by announcing on June 12th that it would no longer allow withdrawals from its platform due to extreme market circumstances. This was the beginning. The declaration made by Celsius that they would be stopping withdrawals made the already challenging market conditions much worse, and momentarily led to the price of Bitcoin to go below $20,000. And as the drama surrounding Celsius continued to play out, several questions were voiced about the project, management, and the current events surrounding the network. So wait, you might wonder, how did Celsius operate? On the Celsius network, which is a regulated platform, investors would earn returns on a variety of digital assets, including the likes of Bitcoin, Ether, and stablecoins. No one saw it as a risk. None of us could ever imagine that it would one day go bankrupt. The loan process seems to run more like that of a hedge fund, despite the fact that it looks more like a bank. In a manner comparable to that of savings accounts offered by traditional banks, cryptocurrency lending makes use of digital assets in place of fiat currency. The investor creates an account, then puts Bitcoin into it, and similar to a bank, the investor will earn some interest. But what sets Celsius apart is that it had higher interest rates, up to 17% APY. With the help of the lending protocol, you'll be able to use your cryptocurrency holdings as collateral when you borrow money. Several different protocols have begun using centralized finance as an alternative to decentralized finance. An example is Celsius. That's why it was easy to stake your coins and earn higher interest rates. And because of the extraordinary interest in the protocol, the company has done very well over the course of the previous few years. The organization upped the amount of money it raised in its most recent investment round to a staggering $750 million in November 2021, which of course placed the value at well over $3.25 billion on the company. But what's the current state of the company? Let's say there is something fishy about Celsius. Recently, Celsius has initiated the process of filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy after experiencing instability for the past month. Celsius issued a statement this week in which it stated its intention to strive to stabilize its operations by restructuring in a way that optimizes values for all stakeholders. Celsius also reported that it has a total of $167 million in cash on hand to sustain the operations. Earlier, CNBC reported that as of the evening of Wednesday, July 13th, the company's attorneys were contacting certain U.S. state authorities. According to an anonymous source, the processes were secret. Nevertheless, Alex Mashinsky, CEO and co-founder of Celsius, said in a statement that this is the best course of action for both the Celsius community and the firm. He is certain that this moment in Celsius's history will be remembered as a defining moment, a period when the company's resolve and self-assurance brought benefits to the community and improved the prospects for the business. They are now bankrupt. Joseph Rotunda, the head of enforcement for the Texas State Securities Board, stated that the Celsius bankruptcy file had been anticipated. However, this does not put a stop to the investigations that they are doing. And now you might be wondering, what investigation? According to the documents filed in the bankruptcy proceeding, the company has more than 100,000 creditors, some of whom may have been customers and others of whom may have been lending partners. The largest insecure claim is at $81 million, which belongs to Pharos Fund. an investment fund with its headquarters in the Cayman Islands. According to Celsius, as of the month of June, it had 1.7 million customers and was competing with interest-bearing accounts that offered rates of up to 17% in the market. The firm would lend customers cryptocurrency to counterparties who were ready to pay a high interest rate in order to borrow the cryptocurrency from the company. The revenue obtained in this manner would subsequently be split between Celsius and its clientele. But despite this, the structure was unable to withstand the lack of liquidity in the market and eventually gave way. So according to allegations made by a former financial manager, Celsius is being accused of falling to hedge risk, artificially inflating the price of its digital currency, and participating in fraudulent operations. And as of July 13th, 6 different state agencies have already begun looking into Celsius as a possible violation of their regulations. The Department of Financial Regulation asserts that Celsius exploited the funds of its customers to engage in a wide array of risky and illiquid investing, trading, and lending activities. According to a statement released by the Vermont regulator, customer information on Celsius's financial health, investment activities, risk factors, and capacity to pay back deposits and other creditors was hidden from Celsius's customers. No wonder the investments and assets of the firm weren't sufficient to pay off its obligations. Adam Levitin, a Georgetown law professor and principal at Gordian Crypto Advisors, claimed in an interview with Gordian that Celsius customers may have to wait years for their money and may only be entitled to cents on the dollar, and participants in the high-yield deposit program run by Celsius have a chance of being regarded by the court as unsecured creditors. According to Levitin, the company appears to be treating the cryptocurrency of its customers as if it were its own property. However, if you are an unsecured creditor, you will not be able to recover your Bitcoin. Levitin also told CNBC that he believes Celsius will not be the last cryptocurrency company to declare bankruptcy. Given that the tide is still receding, all that remains for us to do is wait and watch how far it goes. So who do you think will be next? Remember, after the most recent withdrawal limit, Coinbase, BlockFi, and Crypto.com have all announced that they will be laying off employees. The developments that have occurred within the crypto sphere have provided more support for the pessimistic sentiment that has been sweeping the market. It has been reported that Celsius has brought on the legal powerhouse Atkin, Gump, Strauss, Hauer, and Feld, the banking behemoth Citigroup, and the management gurus from Alvarez and Marsalto to investigate the political sources of finance for the company. Moreover, Celsius's market position has a considerable influence on the community of crypto users. It is possible that the default of Celsius, one of the most prominent leaders in the industry, would have a negative influence on the momentum of the market as well as a dismal effect on the general public's attitude. According to certain market participants and analysts, the recent declines in price and the range-bound dynamics of the market might be at least partially attributed to corporate selling. Celsius's current troubles might be somewhat attributed to a negative market trend. Nonetheless, it is unclear what the future holds in store for the company. Anyway, do you think filing for bankruptcy was the best move for Celsius, and why? Comment below. Let's interact. Also, please leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more amazing cryptocurrency news.